Hey, what's going on? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. We got an update from Arctics for Adventure Quest Infinity. You'll love to see these, so I'll make a dedicated video just for this. There'll still be a news video on Thursday like normal, but let's get into it. Alright, you know the drill. Read through this, give my thoughts, all that. Let's get started. So, more pictures. Greetings, hero. In this Adventure Quest Worlds Infinity update, you will be getting all the latest insider information about the game's development and info about the next tech demo, in between cleverly placed animated GIFs for reanimated monsters. Which raises the question, how do you pronounce GIF? Okay. I honestly don't even see how this is a debate between GIF or GIF, because it's like it says, it's graphics interchange format. So it's graphics would be GIF, not graphics. All right, this is a sensitive topic, and on the dev voice chat where I'm writing this, Alita and Beline are delving into Proto-Indo-European word roots and debating in a way that I need some sort of fancy English degree to appreciate. So feel free to slug out the pronunciation of GIF on the cozy, warm, safe space of social media. It's definitely GIF with a G and not a J. Anyway, so we got a GIF of a wolf here for AQ Infinity. It's missing anti-aliasing like everything in AQ Infinity, but hey, I'm sure they'll solve that at some point. They probably should start doing that for previews. It would make it look a lot better. But anyway, Infinity Dragon Slayer class. A paragraph here about that. Spider and Immortal Joe are putting the finishing touches on the new Infinity version of Dragon Slayer class. You are in for a bit of shock. They're experimenting with things like dodge skills that move you, okay, and getting rid of auto attack. And okay, so you're actually gonna have a skill that moves your I like the sound of that. That actually sounds pretty cool. This is the only chance we will get to try out these sort of changes, like we did with Umbra class. So we're going all in. The tester feedback will be extremely important. And then we got a little picture of a wyvern here, or however you pronounce that. And then, sorry about the pauses, I say something. Anyway, armor conversion was a success. Now, what about that android? Oh, are they going to do an android? I haven't read through this fully yet, so I don't know. But in the last post, we were extremely proud to announce that 16,000 plus armors were converted to Infinity. Note, they do not have animation, color customization, or animations. These things require redoing them by hand for the most part. It feels really good logging into the game and seeing all of your stuff, which with that accomplished, Orlick has moved on to rewriting the cloud builder. Okay, so it seems like every armor got pushed over, but they just won't have the features on the armor, so that's very good. Wow, these are tall and large. These are a lot bigger than I thought they would be in the actual map. The cloud builder, contrary to rumors, it does not build clouds. Okay, that's a good one. Arctic's Adventure Quest Worlds Infinity is a cross-platform game. This means it will run on PC, Mac, and also Android and Apple phones and tablets. Maybe it'll run on other things too. But each platform, yeah, they don't mention Linux here, and they probably want a Linux thing for all the Steam clients, like Steam OS uses Linux, so they would probably want to make it viable on there. So like your Steam Deck and your ROG Ally and all those like weird Nintendo Switch looking mini PCs could run this. So which means every platform needs a different version of every monster, weapon, armor, pet, map, and item in the game. It would be insane to convert the 50,000 plus items in Adventure Quest Worlds by hand. Thus, Warlock created the Cloud Builder. It is a set of computers, and each computer is responsible for publishing two different platforms. The machines wait quietly in the shadows like a ninja, waiting for a new file to show up. And when one does, it snatches it and converts it to work on each platform. Warlock created the Cloud Builder that Adventure Quest 3D uses. He also had made a version for Infinity at the start of the project, but is wildly out of date. So he's now focusing on creating a new one. When it is complete, we will see all of the new armors running on Android devices. Gimme the APK. So it looks like they will have an APK at some point that you can download for Android before the game actually officially releases. So there will be testing on Android. People are asking about that, so good to know. unless the GPU overheats and starts smoking. All right, you cannot have you and I without UI. User interface UI has been an ongoing nightmare. Every time we add a new feature or breathe the wrong way, something in the UI breaks. We have been playing whack-a-mole with the UI as we add features like crafting. Look at that. Oh, the stun effect. Why the stars have like hitboxes on them, or it's the outline. I don't know what to call that, but it looks interesting. So stunning. And then we gotta look at Galnoth without his head. People are losing their heads over the new changes. Not sure if we talked about this before, but JX and Jurgen, I think JX is J6 now. I think J6 changed his name to J. I think that's the case. Yeah, and Jurgen redid a bunch of the frames, adding new animations and particle systems to Dragon Lair. Reens redid the quest line, which we are doing a polish pass on now. The Red Dragon has a number of new infinity drops on him. I guess that means new for AQ Infinity that aren't there in AQ Worlds. Items that you can only obtain in Infinity will show up in your account in the normal AQ Worlds. Okay, so they explain here. So like the Umbra class, for example, like that, where you could only get it in Infinity, but it also is in the Worlds game as well. However, for obvious reasons, they will not have any special Infinity special effects like particle systems or Infinity animation clickies. Okay. Animations are clickies. Pictures above. Reen is going to convert Galnoth to a fully animated NPC that can do anything and everything that a player can. At the moment, she has no idea why his head is missing, but we are going to check the lost and found. Okay. We'll image of a mosquito. I hate those things. Things that suck. Get your mind out of the gutter. Unity animations are incredibly fragile, and just editing cutscenes feels like doing open heart surgery. We still need to rebuild the cutscene speech bubbles and make them translatable into multiple languages. Okay, I wonder, they're probably going to do like an AI translation. I would imagine that seems like it's pretty easy to do nowadays with new language models and stuff. So that's probably what they're going to be doing for the game, I would imagine. That'd probably be the easiest route. The amount of time it takes to get to alpha. At least we are getting close. Okay, so that sucks. I really had no idea what to write here. Just saw the mosquito and went with it. But then I remembered that some of you amazing YouTubers read every single, hey, is that me? Every single line of these posts out loud in your videos. I'm doing it. How's you know? So I generate this next line using ChatGPT AI, which effectively makes you a mouthpiece of our AI robot overlords. You have to read this out loud. You are ethically and morally obligated as a YouTuber. Okay. Write a funny thing for a YouTuber to say about being a spokesperson for an AI overlord. Hey guys, so I got some big news. Turns out, I've been chosen as an official spokesperson for our new AI overlord. Yeah, apparently my ability to make bad jokes and drink way too much coffee qualified me for the job. So, if you need me, I'll be over here convincing the robots that humans are cool and maybe slipping in a request for better Wi-Fi coverage while I'm at it. Wish me luck. Why did the ChatGPT talk about Wi-Fi? Okay, anyway. It said I had to do it, so I did. Okay, anyway. Moving on. Alright, back to Infinity. So I took this image and just a little better look at it. So it kind of looks... It looks a little different. I don't know what's different about this. Something's different. What's different? Is the map like higher quality? Something looks better about this than the last time I saw this map. Oh, we can read this paragraph and maybe it'll explain. JX is pretty far ahead on us converting maps. That was the one thing that we did not think would go fast. Recently, he finished Willow Creek, a surprise party map for the launch of AQ World's Infinity Alpha Test, and North Point. He had previously created a huge number of existing maps. It is going to take us half a year to catch up to populating them. While waiting for half a year for us to catch up, Sheffield and JX have been working on a little side secret project. I have always wanted one of these. So it looks like it's an adventure quest coloring book of lore. So an actual coloring book. I wonder if this will have a unique item or if it's gonna be hero points on the hero. I hope it's a unique item. Something coloring book related would be cool for the games if it's gonna have a Hero Mart item or if they're gonna be selling this on Hero Mart. Kind of cool though. I don't really have a use for a coloring book, but I'm sure some people that play AQ Worlds do. So maybe they got kids or something. Anyway, meanwhile, Reen's. I mean, you can be an adult and also use a coloring book. I'm not judging. Anyway, moving on. Meanwhile, Reens is rebuilding the NPCs to get the Willow Creek map ready. Other than the time it is taking us to make cutscenes, the actual map and monster building is on track. We got a werewolf creeping. I really hope they add new emotes and maybe even running styles and stuff for your character in AQ Infinity. Like, just more stuff to customize your character, more emotes to do. Emotes are good for like screenshots of your character and stuff to share on social media, which helps the game out in some ways, right? So I really hope that there's a lot of like animations and stuff you can do with your character in the game. Stuff that AQ Worlds like never really got other than like the first set of emotes, and I think they added like the Sombo one at one point, and then nothing else in the Anyway, next time on Adventure Quest Worlds Infinity Z, we are aiming to do internal testing of the Infinity Dragon Slayer class and Dragon Lair this week if it goes well. So internal testing means not for you. It's not for you. It's for the devs. Anyway, we will do another tech demo next week. Oh, so this will be for us, I guess. As promised, those who qualified for the last test will be able to access all of the tech demo tests. We are considering options on how to expand who qualifies for testing in a way that would be fair for long-time supporters. Looking at you, founders, upholders. The next tech demo for players will feature Infinity Dragon Slayer, new drops in the loot system, the updated lair and quests, and of course those 16,000 armors. So that's good. It looks like there's going to be a new test next week. I'll have content on that, especially if it's going to have all this new content in it, including new class and stuff. The new Dragon Slayer class sounds cool, the dodge ability and stuff. Pretty excited for that, actually. See how that works. And then, yeah, Wishlist Infinity on Steam. This actually helps out the game, so if you want to help out AQ Infinity, help more people see it, download it, helps the game in general. Yeah, wishlist ranking matters on Steam, so the amount of people that wishlist something actually helps it on Steam get like shown to more people or something. So do that if you want to help out the game. Yeah, and yeah, hopefully, and they're making a new website for AQ Infinity as well, which will be good because they're kind of just using the Artix Entertainment default website for this. So yeah, nice. Cool stuff. This is one of the better AQ Infinity posts I've read, to be honest. It's got a lot of content, a lot of imagery. It's well written. It's good stuff. So yeah, actually, good post from Artix here. Let me know what you guys think about it. Excited for the new test? Are you in? It looks like they're going to add more options to get into the test. If you didn't buy, I think you need to buy like Upholder like last year to get into some of the tests. So maybe they're gonna expand it to like founders and and other people in the future. So yeah, that'll be good. Anyway, leave a like on the video if you liked it. You can dislike it too if that's more of your thing. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my second channel. I've been uploading a lot of Fallout on there recently, and I'll do some other stuff. Probably post some like Fortnite with the Fallout collab and some other games on there as well. So yeah, check out my other channel. Oh yeah, and there's free Minecraft capes you can get. I made a video about that the other day. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.